Good afternoon. This is George. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some things I've been, I guess, seeing and everything after living here a couple months. For the most part, still love the Philippines. Glad I moved here. Definitely glad I moved here. Some of the things that you have to get used to and you have to kind of roll with it is one of the things is the drivers. A lot of the drivers, I'll just say they're pretty bad. They don't follow a lot of the rules. Sometimes they go when they're not supposed to go. They don't follow the correct turn lanes. I see that a lot where they'll turn from a lane they're not supposed to turn from. Kind of causes havoc sometimes, but you just roll with it. I do like driving on SBMA, the base here in Subic Bay Freeport Zone. The driving is pretty much like the States. They don't allow jeepneys and trikes. There is quite a few motorbikes and some bicycles sometimes, but for the most part, it's just like driving in the States. So there's strict control by the police that kind of keeps down, a lot of things like haven't seen a lot of accidents, knock on wood, that has caused any problems. People pretty much follow the rules, except those I was talking about earlier. It's a first come, first go at some of the lights and stop signs on the base. So as long as people do that, things seem to go good. But if people don't follow it, that's when you have some issues. The other thing you might have to get used to is service. I found a few restaurants and businesses that have exceptional service, better than I've found in the U.S. or anywhere in the world. But that's not, I'd say, the majority. The majority is a lot of the staffs aren't trained in customer service or not trained properly. What really is disappointing is when you go to a foreign establishment and the Westerners know how customer service should be, and they don't have their staffs trained. So that's a real problem there, and I find that disappointing. But I love the places that have exceptional service. There's one Filipino establishment I go to, and I tell you what, those are trained, every employee is trained in customer service. You don't have to worry, they will take care of you from the time you enter until the time you leave. So those are just some observations I've noticed since I've been here. Other than that, most everything is good. I've liked going to the markets, buying fresh fish. Try to get there early, because if you go to, say, for example, Subic Market, where they have a lot of seafood, you want to get there early. The fishermen come in real early in the morning. I've heard anywhere from 1 to 5 a.m. and they bring their catch in. So you don't want to go at 2 or 3 in the afternoon after the fish has been sitting out all day. It's just a recommendation to you. So get there early as possible, 6, 7, 8 in the morning. And I think you'll be a lot better off. And even buying, if you're going to another market, you're buying fish or whatever the product is you want to buy, make sure you get there earlier. Earlier the better, and get whatever you're buying home. That's just a suggestion for you as well, too. Some of the other things I've noticed is people are frustrated, whether it be Filipinos or people from the West, with the COVID stuff going on. Everybody's ready to go about their life, kind of like in the U.S. People are tired, people want to move on, people want to get back to their lives. And here it's very frustrating because the Philippines have very, very beautiful islands here. Over 7,000 great, beautiful islands to explore. And right now it's very hard to explore. Some things have opened up. I just heard that Siargao has opened up. I think you just have to have a swab test. And as long as you're not from, I was told, a MECQ area, then they'll let you in. You just come with a swab test. But I haven't checked that out for myself yet. It's just what I was told from people in Siargao. So hopefully can get back down there soon. Don't get down there in September. It's probably going to be after the first of the year, whenever their rainy season is. Their rainy season is not in the summer like on Luzon. This is just, Siargao is just on the western northern tip of Mindanao, an island, and their rainy season is, you know, in the fall and winter time. So I know we went there, I guess, in December of 2018, and I was thinking it wasn't rainy season. I didn't obviously do my homework like I should have, and it was really raining pretty bad there. So just keep that in mind if you're going down toward the Mindanao area, south in the Philippines. But up here in Luzon, it's rainy season now, hopefully only for another month. It's going into second week of September. It is the second week of September. So hopefully by mid-October, rainy season be over. It'd be nice to go out, see some nice sunsets, not seeing the rain every day. In the Philippines, any tropical place, you know, you can have rain showers anytime, but normally they're in the afternoon, they come and go. The only thing that is really bad with rainy season, sometimes it rains buckets for days. So there's flooding. We had a storm go past the other day, brought very little rain. Now the last couple of days, it's rained pretty hard, even knocked out a satellite yesterday. That's how hard it rained. So it happens. But you know, it's tropical. I've lived many different places in the world, from Guam to Puerto Rico to Hawaii, Florida. So I'm well aware of how the tropics works, warm weather climates. I love it. I kind of don't mind a good shower in the day. It kind of cools things off, because otherwise if it's hot, very hot, you know, you walk outside and you start sweating with the high humidity. I haven't experienced that too much during rainy season, except a couple weeks ago it got like that, where you walked out, you wasn't doing anything, you walk out and just immediately start sweating. And it's just something you have to get used to. But like I said, I like the heat, so it's good. I know, being in the Subic Bay area, couldn't pick a better place to be, especially as a foreigner. You've got the best of both worlds. You like Filipino food, you like Western food, you can get it all. And you know, whether you're from the US, Australia, the UK, wherever you're at, or where you're from, you can get good food. So it's a little bit harder if you're trying to cook it yourself, trying to get good meats, maybe meats you're used to, a little bit harder, so you have to kind of hunt a little bit more to get those type of foods or meats so you can cook them. If you go to some of the big grocery stores here, you can definitely get really anything you want from the West, anything you want at all. You can get, you know, if you like anything from America, you want spaghetti sauces, you want beans, whatever product you're used to getting, whether it's snacks, you can get it. But you have to go to places like Royal Supermarket, Pure Gold, and those places. Pure Gold, only difference between that and like Royal is Pure Gold kind of deals more in bulk products. One of the problems I've had with Pure Gold lately They seem to keep running out of eggs, so you have to go to Royal, and they seem to always have a good supply of eggs. Eggs are cheap. We usually buy them in like a 30 pack, and like I said, it's cheap to buy eggs. But some of the other stuff like fresh milk you might be used to, not so much. It's more it's hard to find the fresh milk, but you just have to look harder for things. Some of the best things to buy around here would be pastries. They have some of the best pastries. Pretty good coffee. You can get, a lot of Filipinos, I guess they like drinking a 3-in-1 or the instant coffee. Westerners seem to like the brewed coffee a little more. And you can get good brewed coffee here. And like I said, the pastries, top notch. You want the bread, pandesal, they call it. Oh, you can get those little dinner rolls, and they're delicious. These are just some of the thoughts that I have now after being here a couple months. I do like driving myself. I won't drive to Manila. I won't drive long distance, but in the Subic Bay area, I don't mind driving. Like I said, the only big difference in driving is if you're on the base here, it's just like driving the States, but once you leave the base, now you pick up the jeepneys, the trikes, a lot more motorbikes, and it's a little bit more of a free-for-all. Now once you leave a congested area, like Olongapo, and you head north of Zambales, then it's kind of open road, and you can really discover some great beaches going up near San Antonio and further up toward Iba. You can check those out. They have one checkpoint in the Subic town area, and after that checkpoint, you can pretty much go anywhere in Zambales, or I found you can go anywhere in Zambales, so get out and venture out. You don't have to have the test for that, the swab test or anything. So my recommendation to everybody is get out and venture out. Discover those new places, discover new beaches, discover new restaurants, anything like that. Go have a cookout, go have a picnic. Don't just sit in your house waiting for COVID to end. It could be a while. So you gotta get out and do what you can do. Go check out the malls. They kind of reopened. Wish the movie theaters would, but you can go out and enjoy yourself. But again, this is George. I'll try to get back to you. Maybe I'll do some live videos and take some questions. But for now, I just wanted to touch bases. The person that helps me out on my YouTube and my website, her name is Ling Ling. She does a great job, and she was sick recently, so we're wishing her well, and hopefully she's back on her feet soon, and she can help me edit some more videos and bring those to you. But anyway, you have a great day. This is George. Take care, stay healthy, and look forward to getting out and venturing out soon and bring you some great sights in the Philippines. Stay tuned to me. Thank you, and have a very nice day.